With this year coming to a close, I want to show you the 30 best things to do in Las Vegas for your upcoming trip next year. So stay tuned, we have a lot to cover. Hello guys, if you don't know me, my name is Allē and I'm a traveler turned local and an avid Las Vegas enthusiast. I've spent the last year compiling this list of my favorite things to do here in Las Vegas that are totally worth the hype. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. First up, we have the MSG Sphere. The MSG Sphere is a very unique experience only in Las Vegas. This is a must-see attraction and should be on everyone's bucket list. Postcard from Earth is a totally immersive experience and really captivates all your senses. If you're interested, I have a full video detailing it. Next, we have the artwork at Wynn. The artwork at Wynn is absolutely stunning. Just walking around the casino floor is an activity in itself. There are some great photo ops and some really interesting and unique displays. Wynn is notorious for being the most luxurious hotel on the Strip, and they definitely do not disappoint when it comes to their design. Next, head on over to the North Terrace at Wynn. Speaking of Wynn, they have one of the best free shows in all of Las Vegas, the Lake of Dreams. The best way to view it for free is via the North Terrace on the second floor. You can enjoy multiple shows every half hour and enjoy a cocktail at the same time. Next up, we have the King Tut exhibit. So I know I'm not the only one obsessed with ancient Egypt. Luxor brings that era to life with their King Tut exhibition. You follow Howard Carter's journey as he uncovered hidden chambers, discovered amazing treasures, and encountered the pharaoh's mummy. You'll see the king's nested coffins and iconic death mask while exploring why ancient Egyptians preserved their dead. This is truly one of my favorite activities in all of Las Vegas. After that, be sure to check out the Titanic exhibit. The Titanic exhibit is one of the coolest experiences in Las Vegas. They have over 350 real-life artifacts recovered of the wreck site along with full-scale room recreations. Some say this may be why Luxor is supposedly haunted. Next, head on over to the Caesars Forum shops. Of course, the Forum shops have many designer stores to shop, but if you're like me and that's not your thing, simply walking around the Caesars Forum shops is a visually captivating experience. There are so many photo-worthy spots to see. They also have some great restaurants where you can sit and dine in this unique atmosphere. And while still at the Forum shops, check out the Fall of Atlantis show. Frozen in Time is this vintage free animatronic show located inside the Forum shops. Although very outdated, the show is a small experience from the past, and personally, I like when Vegas preserves some of its older roots. If you've never seen this one, I recommend checking it out. Unlike the Bellagio fountains, this is more of a one-time watch. Next, head on over to a casino bar. I love a good casino floor bar because you just get to be in the center of all the action. It's a unique experience that you probably can't get at your hometown bar. It's fun to enjoy the atmosphere, grab a drink, and really immerse yourself in Vegas. Next, head on over to the Mandalay Bay Place shops. The walkway between Mandalay Bay and Luxor is often overlooked, but there are a bunch of hidden gems here at the Mandalay Bay Place shops. Some of my favorites are Husong's, Slice, Re-Raw, and the Speakeasy. Check out a rooftop lounge or sky bar. In my opinion, Sky Bars are some of the best places to visit when you're in Las Vegas. You just can't beat a great cocktail with this fantastic view. Each one has its own ambiance. Allē Lounge, for example, has a relaxed yet sophisticated atmosphere, whereas Foundation Room is more of a party lounge. Regardless of which one you go to, you will not be disappointed with the views. Next, go off Strip. There are some great hotel and casinos off the Las Vegas Strip. It's a lot of fun to experience a different side of Vegas. Many of these casinos are geared towards Las Vegas locals, so you'll find cheaper drink deals and lower minimums. They also have just an overall different vibe. If you're needing a change of scenery, I highly recommend staying at one of the fabulous off-strip resorts Vegas has to offer. Next, head on over to the Grand Canal shops. There is so much to do and see at this Venetian-themed destination. Walking around here is an activity in itself. There are 160 signature stores and award-winning restaurants peppered throughout this venue. While here, you can take a break from the casino floor and look up at the beautiful faux sky and watch the romantic gondolas float by. Next, check out Topgolf. Topgolf Las Vegas is a must-try even if you don't golf. It's located right behind the MGM Grand and is a really fun experience with beautiful views of the city. You could also check out their pool, which is complimentary to use and has a great swim-up bar. They have a really nice setup with a unique atmosphere. Now, this may not be for everyone, but check out the Circus Circus Midway. If you ever visited Circus Circus as a kid, you might want to consider checking it out as an adult. The Midway has not changed at all. It still has lots of vintage elements and is a true nostalgic experience. There's also a free circus show with many different performances. And if you're still there at Circus Circus, check out their coin slots. Circus Circus also has a section of their casino floor dedicated to coin slots. You can experience the sights and sounds of what old Vegas was like with these vintage slot machines. Grab a bite to eat at the Proper Eats food hall. This food hall, located inside Aria, has the most eclectic collection of restaurants. You can have anything from a delicious smash burger to a fresh cut hand roll. The atmosphere is relaxed and comfortable with plenty of seating options. This is one of my favorite places to grab a quick bite. Next, check out a happy hour on the Strip. You've got to take advantage of some of these happy hour deals here on the Strip. Some of my favorites are located at the Grand Canal shops inside the Venetian. A lot of the time, finding out when these establishments have a happy hour can get you out of paying those ridiculous Strip prices. For example, you can grab a draft beer at Pour 24 during happy hour for $5, or you can head to the center bar and order the same beer for double the price or even more sometimes. Happy hours are constantly revolving, so always check online to see updated times and dates. Catch a live show. Some places give us the pleasure of hearing live bands perform and sing at different venues here in Las Vegas. Many places inside MGM Grand have live performers on busy nights, or if you're willing to travel off-strip, Tuscany has jazz nights with rotating performers in their lounge most nights. Check out the Mandalay Bay and MGM Grand pool complexes. Both Mandalay Bay and MGM Grand have huge pool complexes. If you're looking to really enjoy your time at the pool, these places have multiple pools to choose from, and they both have a lazy river, which is awesome. Mandalay Bay has an area with sand and simulated waves, so you can enjoy the beach without having to leave the desert. Both pool complexes are some of the best in Vegas. Don't forget to use My Vegas Rewards. If you're an avid Vegas fan, I'm sure you already know about My Vegas. But if you haven't heard of it, it's essentially a free app you download and play to collect gold coins. And with those coins, you can redeem rewards. I think this is a good way to discover new places too. For example, I had never been to Tap before inside Excalibur until I saw a reward for a $25 credit to dine there. So I gave it a shot, and now it's one of my favorite places to grab a burger and a cold drink. They also offer complimentary nights as a reward, all for playing some slots on your phone or computer. I think it's definitely worth it. Get some shopping done at the Fashion Show Mall. There's plenty of high-end luxury stores to shop at inside a lot of these hotels on the Strip, but if you're looking for a good old-fashioned mall, Fashion Show is the right place for you. There are over 250 retailers and 30 different restaurants. Luckily, you don't have to go far to get here. Fashion Show Mall is located on the Strip, right on Las Vegas Boulevard, across the street from Wynn. Head on over to an ABC store, grab your favorite drink, and walk the Strip. One of my favorite things to do in Las Vegas is simply walk the Strip. There's so much to see, and it truly never gets boring. I like to head over to an ABC store or Walgreens, get myself something to drink, and just peruse and see what's new. That is, of course, if the weather isn't too hostile. Don't forget to save room for a buffet. Who remembers the time when Vegas had a buffet around every corner? I remember part of the appeal of going to Vegas was to at least go to a buffet once on your trip. Gone are those times, sadly, but there are still some great buffets to choose from. When you're on vacation, you just want to splurge, and going to a buffet is the best way to do that. Plus, you probably won't be eating much afterwards, so it's like food for the entire day. Explore one of the many ghost towns surrounding Las Vegas. Las Vegas is surrounded by ghost towns. If you're in the mood to leave the glamour and go on an adventure, you can head south only about 30 to 40 minutes and come across some weird places. I recommend going to Good Springs, Nevada, which is home to the Pioneer Saloon, considered to be one of the oldest saloons in Nevada. Right in that vicinity is the city of Primm, which is home to several casinos, including Buffalo Bill's, and a very strange abandoned mall with a ton of artwork inside. It's a strange and eerie experience, to say the least. Catch a comedy show. So many talented comedians come to perform here in Vegas. Sin City is the go-to spot for comedians, honestly, worldwide. We have comedy clubs such as Laugh Factory, Comedy Cellar, and Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. It's the best place to catch these comics. Do one of the many free activities. Of course, it's obligatory. I have to mention the iconic Bellagio fountains because they're just so magical to watch. The Bellagio conservatory changes several times a year, and it's always so breathtaking to see each installment for that particular season. Look on their website for dates of each display, and there you will find the blackout dates. Although I think it's still worth visiting even on blackout dates. You can see how hard everyone is working and how everything comes together. Eat at an upscale restaurant. Las Vegas is known for its world-class dining. The food scene here just keeps getting better and better. I think it's imperative to try one of the more upscale restaurant options here at least once on your trip. I recommend the higher-end restaurants at Bellagio since they offer stunning views of their fountains, or any over at the Wynn and Encore. There are a lot to choose from. Next, go to a nightclub. Now, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not much of a clubber. However, Las Vegas is known for their glamorous nightclubs, and so many people I know travel here just to center their trip around these infamous clubs. We have some of the best DJs around the world with residencies here, and I think it's worth visiting one at least once just to experience it. Next, hotel hop. See how far you can go. So speaking of walking the Strip, something I used to do before I was a local was hop around all day from hotel to hotel. I would take the free trams, drink in hand, and see how far I could get. Of course, there were times where we may have gone a little too far and decided to Uber back, but hotel hopping is still the best way to experience a little bit of each hotel and maximize your trip. And last, but certainly not least, ride the roller coaster at New York, New York. If you like even more thrill in your life, you have to check out the roller coaster at New York, New York. The Big Apple coaster catches speeds over 67 miles per hour and has a drop over 200 feet. It's quite intense, but for those who want that excitement and action, the Big Apple coaster is where it's at. Let me know what you're most excited about doing next year in Vegas. Was it anything off this list? Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more Vegas videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!